Okay, so in this example, we're going to be looking at how to use Desmos. So the first thing we need to worry about is that I have my four constraints. Oops, didn't want that to be there. I've got my four constraints and I have my one objective function. Now you can tell the difference when you're forming them and when you're doing this sort of question, because all of these are self-contained. They have your two variables, or maybe just one variable in there, a less than or greater than equal to, and then a value. Whereas your objective function, the thing you're finding out is always profit equals or income equals or cost equals. So you can, that's not a definite value. So that's something you're trying to find out. So that's the real difference. Now, as we've talked about before, when I come to graph these, I have to remember that I shade out. So all of my inequalities are going to have to change direction. So therefore, that is going to become a greater than. This one's going to become a less than. This one's going to become a greater than or equal to 5. And this is going to become a greater than or equal to 1. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I have a feeling one of those is wrong and I've copied it down incorrectly, and therefore I'm going to have to stop this video and start again. But we won't find that out until we go to Desmos. So I'm going to click on desmos.com/calculator, and at the top here it gives me the ability to write my equation. So I'm going to write y is greater than x, and it draws my graph for me. For my second one, I want to have x plus 3y is less than or equal to 6. So I've got to do the less than first and then the equals to, and it turns it in. And there's my 6. I'm going to go x plus y is greater than or equal to 5. And my last one, I'm going to say y is greater than or equal to 1. I've got that one the wrong way round, so I'm going to quickly change that round, and I'll fix that in the other part of the video in a second. So I've managed to draw my graph, and the important bit, the bit that I care about, is the bit that's inside, that's white. Okay, all the colored out bit is to make sure that I can identify the bit. Now I can find the coordinates nice and easily just by clicking on the line in Desmos, and it highlights all the points of intersection. So I'm interested in that one, which is 2.5, 2.5. I'm interested in that one, which is 4, 1. I'm interested in this one, which is 1.5, 1.5. And I'm interested in this one, which is 3, 1. And notice how those grey dots suddenly became black. That's a good way to help you know that you selected the right points. So down here in box number 5, I'm going to say I want to add a table. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find those coordinates out again, and this time I'm going to type them into the box. Notice how the color changes. So this one was 2.5, 2.5. This one was 4, 1. And the nice thing is, if you're not very good at coordinates and sometimes put them in the wrong way around, it is drawing them on the screen at the same time, so you can see. Let's just show you, if I get these the wrong way around, suddenly I can see the dots not in the right place, and I can fix that. Okay, there's no real excuse at level 3, but sometimes things happen. You will be using Desmos in your exam, so it's really important you get used to doing this because it will save you a lot of time. Now in this box, I want to put my profit equation. So I want 3 lots of X, but X has got this little 1 attached to it. So I'm going to type in X, and then when I type the 1 in, it makes it the subscript 1, and it finds that. And then I'm going to go plus 2 lots of Y1, and it has found me my profits. So I can see instantly that my largest profit is going to occur at coordinate 4, 1, whatever that happens to be in the context. At the moment, we haven't done anything with context. And my maximum profit is 14, whatever the units happen to be. So that's how you can use Desmos to do this really efficiently. Okay, so there are some questions to follow. I'll catch you later.